Y'all know what time it is. Sagittarius is bars. How you gonna make that rhyme with sis? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. Nice, B. Well, welcome everybody. Even if you're new or you've been here for a while, I appreciate you. Bars again. I'm on one. Hold on now. Hold on. But for real, I may cuss, but I don't curse. It's gonna be a 4-card draw. I ain't gonna hold you long. Pause. We doing outcomes. Pause. Yeah, those things. And people who want to know where the Sagittarius energy is being applied in your natal chart or your zodiac chart, or you want to just cross watch Sagittarius energy, or if you're Sagittarius yourself, you're all welcome. Shout out to the new subscribers. I seen y'all just like pile in. Like a few days, I was quiet. I was dormant. You know what I mean? And just seeing it's like, oh, like I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? And definitely shout out to everybody who's been with me. I think I said that already, but I'm saying it again. So what? Salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. With that being said, let's get these cards read. Word. That's my intro. I'm done. We're gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get to it. Okay. First card at hand is going to be relative to the situation at hand. All right, for the Sagittarius energy, which is the lovers, significant others in reverse. The next card is going to be relative to the obstacle for the Sagittarius energy, fire. 2 of Wands in reverse. This card is going to be relative to the action recommended to take for the Sagittarius energy, 6 of Cups. Lastly, we have the card that's going to be relative to the outcome should that action recommended be taken. More fire, 4 of Wands. Okay, let's get to it. This is what we asked for, right? This is why we do what we do when we do it, Rob. All right, let me unpack this. Okay, for beginners, it's you. Okay. You or significant other or lover. I'm getting this as a relationship here. This could be in business or this could be a personal relationship that you are involved with or were involved with. One of y'all got trust issues. Maybe it's both of y'all, but one of you definitely got trust issues. And I'm getting that it comes from y'all being in a relationship. Again, make it fit how it's supposed to fit. Pause. This could be business. This could be personal. This could be romantic. But someone's refuses to take accountability for their actions, which caused this trust issue. There's a disconnect. They're not meeting up on the same page. All right? And what that has done is it has created an obstacle for you. This obstacle has you kind of frozen. So when it comes to other options, relationship options, again, whether it's business or personal or romantic, the negotiations are falling through. And it's because of the trust issues that you've developed from the prior relationship. So you can see how you could be frozen. It might be an icebox where your heart used to be type shit. And it's causing you to not decide as well. So you know how it could be like, I'm not saying you're stringing people along, but if you got the idea to where someone on the other side is hinting at or what they're trying to hint at or get at, and you're just like keying it, or not saying that you're like being naive to it, but you could say what you mean to say or what you're going to eventually say to that person. You could say that shit now, but you're not. And I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe you are giving room to develop, leaving room for more developments to come so you can get out of this restricted heart that you have that is just like, just got these trust issues. And that's what I'm getting to. You're waiting for the type of connection that emotionally inspires you, because the action recommended is the Six of Cups. You know what you want, because look, the outcome here is the Four of Wands too, which is happy family reunion, or a happy reunion with perhaps a significant other or lover. You know what I mean? At least a community coming together and some type of spirit of teamwork, to where you could say, well, you know what? And again, it's gonna be business related. You're gonna be like, you know what? I can get with this person because they match my fly, they match my vibe. They know they're really into what I do, I'm into what they do, vice versa. You know, we're on the same page here. Not only that, I can be inspired, I can show emotion, I can, you know, I get that you're the real expressive type. All right? And you're waiting for that, or it's going to be nothing. So the obstacle in your way is really not in your way. This Two of Wands in reverse is really not in your way. Yeah, it's in the obstacle position, but it's there just so that you are conscious and aware that, yeah, you want this. You want the relationships that make you feel like a kid. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many laps around the sun you've had. I don't like the word old. I think it's bullshit. We've been duped, y'all. We've been duped. But yeah, you want the simple shit. You don't want the complexity, the mind games, the if, ands, and maybes. You're not with that shit. Like, you want to vibe. You want to feel your way through. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel like a fucking kid, man. Straight up. The things that make you smile and jump around and do jumping jacks and shit when you was a kid, cartwheels and shit. You want to do that shit. Yeah. And should you do so, should you take that action, you're going to see a community come together. Because like I said, you're going to be operating in the same vein, and that inspiration is going to translate, is going to become contagious, is going to catch on. So when you're in this connection, when you're in this relationship, any and everyone who's going to want to get on the train as well, pause, that's kind of crazy, is going to have to see that vibe and be like, well, that's the way to connect. That's the way in. So it's like a speakeasy, and instead of knocking and saying some private word, it's just like, yo, do you even act like us? You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you behave like us? Do you give it up like us? Because you see what we do. This is what we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? We start off the day with 20 jumping jacks. What you want? So I see this as wise. I see this as Sagittarius energy, being a wise Sagittarius, saying, look, yo, I know what I want, and I think it derives from definitely knowing what you don't want from this upside down relationship here with the lovers. You know? Conflict is not your it's not your vibe. That's not your thing. You want to chill. And you're moving away from that because you know what you want. You don't want that. You know you can do better. You want, and I'm getting, you even reflected on a past relationship that you had. Might have been a crush, might have been puppy love, it might have been, you know, high school sweetheart. One of those loves that you were with, that even to this day you would say, well, if I seen them today, I wouldn't even be mad at them. Like, I'd hug them and everything. Like, you know, everything is still cool, but you think about the times with them because it was like they let you be you. You know what I'm saying? So it might have not been, I don't want to say too serious. Yeah, it might have not been too serious from a younger person's perspective that didn't have that many laps around the sun, because you were under the guise that in order for a relationship to be serious, it had to be conflicting, it had to be arguing, bickering, it had to be like, that's what made toxicity, is what made relationships serious. You get what I'm saying? But now that you've matured and stepped into this more chill vibe, you're like, nah, the more serious relationships are the ones where you can be you and express yourself. And that's the type of community that you'll end up building should you get that action recommended taken.